Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the hair experience. Today's a freaking exciting day. Would you look at that? Would you look at it? How freaking cool is that? And there's good people in the world, guys. There is. I help you guys, and I get people that actually reach out and just help me. I'm proud of that. That's just absolutely dope. It was created by Denver Stevens Creative. I'm going to attach his stuff down in the description below. That is some of the marketing tools he does and things like that. And this is just a shout out. He didn't ask me for anything, or he just said, "Hey man, I'd really like to make this." Made a screenshot of it, sent me a picture, and I was like, "Holy cow, that is dope! Thank you." So I'm going to put his information down in the bio. I mean, if you look at it, it's three-dimensional. It comes off of the wall, and it's offset, and it's on Lexan, like plexi. It's just pretty. Okay, so Denver, thank you so much. I am grateful. You have no idea. What are we talking about today, Curtis? Guys, look, I get your hair back for you. This is what we do. Hairbymhe.com, MHE20 will save you 20% off the unit. MyHairExperience.com has the books, the knowledge, the videos, and the starter kit, or you can add the starter kit along with your hair when you order it on Hairbymhe.com. That pays the bill, guys. The bills have to do it, so we can keep making these videos. Today's video is all about the don'ts, the do-nots with a hair replacement. There's really not a lot of do-nots. I've covered everything, but I figured this video would make sense to kind of put it all in one box, I guess, if that makes sense. And it's important. It's important, okay? And it's gonna have some do's in it and some do-nots. So hopefully this is some good information for you guys. First off, don't. And I've preached this so many times, time and time again. Do not use garbage hair care products. Just don't do it. You put garbage in, you get garbage out. It's kind of a basic rule of thumb. We have an investment here that needs to be taken care of, and if it's not taken care of, it's not going to take care of you. So do not use garbage products. That's number one. Use good hair care products that are designed for color treated hair. Even if you don't use the products that I sell or products that I suggest, please find something that's for color treated hair, and it's not the bottom of the barrel stuff at Target or Walmart. I'm not saying that's bad, but it's just not for this application. The next thing, we're going to throw some do's or do not portions into this. Oh great, now we've got an emergency alert. I can hear it on the television downstairs, so if you hear it, sorry. Do not use cotton pillowcases. Nobody really touches much on the subject, but cotton has a wicking effect. It pulls water from your whatever. It pulls water. It has a wicking effect, kind of like a wet t-shirt when you're out there sweating or whatever and the t-shirt gets all wet. It's because it's wicking the material and holding on to the water. You do not want to pull the moisture out of the hair, guys. The moisture is super important. So use a satin or silk pillowcase. It will not wick the water, and it's not as rough and abrasive on the hair to cause knots and tangles at nighttime. The next thing is do not, this is kind of a weird way, I'm trying to figure out how to describe this. Do the best you can to get the best quality water in your shower. So it's kind of like a do not just use garbage water kind of thing, but it's a do not. If you have soft water, guys, you're fine. And guys who have soft water, you know you have soft water. If you have hard water, which is what I have, it makes the film on the inside of the glass of the shower. You can see the hard water spots. If you spray your car down, for instance, outside, it'll leave hard water spots on your car. That's hard water. If you have hard water, invest in a filter, and I'll put a picture of one right here. Just a basic filter to go on your shower, and trust me, your wife or significant other will like it too, because it will make their hair softer and easier to manage, and with less breakage and things like that. That's super important. do not pick at the hairline. And I say that because you're going to have to periodically to do some maintenance and things like that. But what I'm getting at when I say pick at the hairline is the more you're in the mirror picking it or pulling it or changing it or whatever, more apt you are to destroy it. And guys, that first inch is the most crucial part of our hair system. If it's destroyed, the whole entire unit is destroyed and useless past that point. So it's not gonna, guys, if we ruin that first inch, we're done. We're done. So it'd take a lot of work to get another decent hairline back, to be able to use it where it would look good. The next subject is do not, or try not to, brush the hair when it's wet. I am a terrible example of this because I do it every time I get out of the shower. I cannot practice what I preach on this. And the reason that I say that is because wet hair that tangles, the brush will glide right through it and rip hair and break hair. Dry hair is easier to brush and will cause less tangles. And I know that sounds crazy, but I was taught that from a person at a salon. So guys, if that's wrong information, please correct me if I'm wrong, if you're a stylist or whatever, but I was taught not to brush through with a thin bristle brush, with the little knobs like the one I sell in the starter kit. Do not use that when the hair is wet. To use something with thick teeth on it, super thick, if you have to, but brush it when it's dry before you get in the shower, and then after you dry your hair, dry it for a little bit and then brush it out, and only start at the very ends first and work your way out because you don't want to work that tangle further into it. Do not leave the unit on longer than 2 to 2.5 weeks at the time. There's a lot of bonds out there and tapes and things like that will say that they last 4 weeks, and a lot of people some people get results like that. It is doable. I do not normally. Can I get 3 weeks? I've pushed it 3 weeks. Yes, I have. I normally don't do that. I'm 2 to 2.5 weeks. I know my 2 weeks is coming up, but it's not like Thursday at 8 o'clock. I got to do this, if that makes any sense. So I know it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sometime in that range that I need to do a reinstall, a clean and reinstall. Plus the hygiene thing. I mean, the scalp needs to be cleaned and stuff like that. That's very important also. So scalp hygiene is a huge deal. You got to keep the scalp healthy, guys, or it will get irritated and upset. We don't want that. All right, the next thing is do not use a white bond in high heat, high humidity scenarios where you know you're going to be outside for a lengthy period of time. I personally, some people have had great results out of this. Some people have had fine results out of it, but me personally, I never seem to do very good with a white bond in our high heat, high humidity where I live in Florida. That's just seems to be pretty common across the board. Now, wintertime, when it's going to be cool outside, use all the white bonds you want because it's easier to clean up than clear bond is, and it's a lot less messy. So that makes your life a lot easier. But in the summertime, I always use a clear bond, just so I don't have to worry about that stuff. There are a few other things, but I mean, it's all, guys, this is all like, how would you say it? Common sense. You can do anything in life. You can go do whatever it is you wanted to do without hair when you have hair. It's not like I have to say, no, can't do that, guys, because I have fake hair. It's not even that. That's not even the case. So it's just use common sense. Do not wash the hair every day. Please, please, please do not wash the hair every day, because when you wash it, you pull moisture out of the hair. Now, you're putting it back with conditioner, don't get me wrong, but the more you strip the hair, the less length of time the hair is going to last for you. Wash the hair twice a week. I usually do it Mondays and Thursdays. Even when it's hot and stuff, we're not getting this hair dirty, guys. We're really not. The only thing that's getting dirty is from the outside elements of dust and things like that in the air to get in the hair. So a simple rinse can clean that. It's not like we're having to wash the body oils from our body off of the hair. We're not having to worry about that. It's not like having greasy hair as a kid, if that makes sense. You don't really run into that. Some people I know wash it once a week. Guys, when the hair looks like it needs cleaning, you know what I mean, and it looks nasty, then wash it. That's really the only time it needs to be clean. When you feel if it feels oily, which I don't see how it could, then wash it. What I usually do is condition. I condition daily. I rinse and condition daily. Another do not use conditioner that is not created for this industry. You can, but you really need to read closely to the ingredients to make sure that it doesn't have any wax, anything that's going to cause the knots on your system to loosen up. Because if those knots loosen up from a wax or oil or whatever they put inside of that conditioner, even if it's a good quality conditioner, which typically the super high quality ones don't have things like that. They're all cover-ups to make them not to have to put nutrients inside of the conditioner. If you get those knots loosened on a system, then you're just going to end up with hair falling out like crazy. And I've seen it happen time and time again with people that are emailing me. So yeah, be careful with that. Do not, when you get out of the shower, do not take and do this. Okay, that's not the irritation, agitation thing of what we did as a child is no longer applicable. So do not do that, okay? What you're going to do when you get out of the shower is you're going to put your towel over your head, and what I do is I just kind of pat dry like this, all right? You guys have seen me in the shower before. You just pat it dry. Now, my bio hair on the sides here, I can kind of agitate a little bit like this, but I never go up to where the unit base is, okay? Never, okay? Never. That would really probably cause a problem, and it would make the thing a rat's nest, and we don't want that. So if that makes sense, I hope it does. That's really the basic of do nots. If you got any other questions about, hey, should I, could I, would I, or anything like that, ask away. Hit me up in the comments. And I'm here to help. So that's what I got today, guys. That's some of the do nots. I'm sure I'm going to think of some more. I improv all this, so that's what I know for a fact of day-to-day life that could help you make that system last longer and get more value for your money. That's what I got today, guys. Hairbymhe.com. Thank you, Denver. Thank you. That was such a gesture of kindness from you. I am grateful. So, guys, check him out, Denver Stevens Creative. And he can help you with marketing and all this kind of stuff. So check him out. Super nice guy. And we'll see you in a couple days, and we'll keep making videos. Thanks, guys.